So I came across this really interesting article by the CEO of JP Morgan's asset division, and the CEO's name is Mary. And so in this article, Mary says that she encourages new graduates and new employees that join the organization to work 12 hours, 6 days a week. And she says this because she says that instead of working the traditional 9 to 5, 40-hour work week, you can condense the amount of time it takes to master whatever it is that you master by choosing to work 12 hours for 6 days a week. And so if it takes 10,000 hours to master something, this time can be condensed into 2.5 years. And so there's been this big uproar about this article. What about work-life balance? This is not healthy. And so I'll share my opinion about this, right? So I think that if you are a competitive person, right, and you are in a competitive market and you want to be a leader amongst leaders, you really want to compete, you just have to work the 12 hours, 6 days a week. And I think that's even more important as an entrepreneur, especially when you're building something from the ground up. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of intensity, it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes a lot of dedication to master whatever it is that you want to master. And so in my field, as an AI entrepreneur, the technology is forever evolving. And so in terms of upskilling and mastering AI, generative AI, learning about the technologies, in order for me to upskill myself and be able to communicate this effectively in terms of demystifying AI, in terms of delivering keynotes, in terms of delivering masterclasses, I need to be really knowledgeable in this skill. And so in as much as I'm a mom, in as much as I work, in as much as this work-life balance that I'm trying to maintain, I fully advocate for this. If you really want to be a leader amongst leaders, you have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort, and you have to go over and above, right? It's really around outworking, outcompeting, really in order to stand out. And so there's always the talk about work-life balance, how do you maintain this? And in as much as I work quite a lot, there are moments that I take off. So recently my daughter turned 6 years. We had this massive party for her. And so I took time off to plan the party and make sure it's well executed. But overall, when I look at my life, I am spending quite a lot of time, 6 hours, 12 hours, 6 days a week, really putting effort into my craft because I want to condense that time. And I think the key word is condensing. So when it takes someone else 5 years to achieve that level of mastery, you can condense that time by just choosing to put in an extra hour, extra 2 hours, and an extra day in that week just to make sure that you're leveling up.